Hideo Kojima has finally officially left Konami. He is contractually forbidden to talk about it, so we might not ever know what the hell happened. He's finally come out and said that he's forming an independent studio called Kojima Productions, and he's partnering with Sony. He said he still wants to work with Del Toro. So, I'm hoping some mingling, some things, some scissoring.
Scissoring goes on.
Scissoring of the minds.
Yeah. Talk turkey.
Yeah.
You nasty, man. You nasty.
So, what I wanted to talk about was, how do you guys feel about that?
I like that. I mean...
the idea that he's partnering with Sony.
Considering, he... As long as he has the freedom to do what he wants.
I think so.
It seems like, Konami has been limiting his freedom in doing things. And I think
the whole company is, real crap hole to work for, apparently.
I thought either Del Toro or somebody said that that's why there was a separation, is because they were limiting Kojima. I guess when they came out with the Silent Hills playable demo.
Yeah, probably.
There was a limiting factor that Konami was putting on that project, and I think Kojima did not agree with it, and he's one to just fully express himself. Yeah,
and that's what he said he's gonna do with this next game. He wants to do something super different, a little edgier. So, but we don't know what it is yet. But I expect some very cool things from him in the future. I'm hoping they just rename Silent Hills into something else and do the same exact game. That's what I want to see.
Continue with that project.
It's gotta have Daryl in it.
Yeah. Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
They're not gonna have triangle heads. They're just gonna have blockheads.
Yeah.
Fucking Gumby.
It's just gonna be a parody,
Gumby parody.
Loud grounds.
They got Pokey walking in the background with a fucking knife in his head.
But I'm not as big Metal Gear fans as you guys, but I played Metal Gear Solid 1. Really impressed, especially for where it was at for its time. And PT I did experience.
I don't think we ever beat it. We got to the end where you run around.
Yeah, we never stuck on that thing. It's unfortunate you can't even get that anymore. It's just removed. So our hard drives are worth millions now.
They took them off eBay. They were selling.
Oh man,
there are other ways of selling it.
I guess Konami's just really covering their tracks. Well, anyway, I'm not gonna doubt the creative mind and the influence he's had on the gaming industry. Definitely, as far as these past 15, 20 years, I guess.
Probably more than that.
Probably more than that. Well, since we knew the name and what he was capable and what he's brought recently, and the latest thing that we got from him was Metal Gear 5, Phantom Pain. It's too bad. Seeing the trailer and just it's some crazy shit. I just hope, Sony really just lets him have his creative freedom, because what he does is so different.
Yeah, and I think because he's been in bed with Sony this whole time.
Pretty much.
He's pretty much been with them the whole time. I think that's why he chose them to partner with.
All exclusives. For the most part.
And I'm not sure if this studio is his own, so Sony doesn't necessarily own him.
They're just funding it.
Yeah, I think they're just funding a project. So he can go on and make whatever he wants, really.
Because he's gonna,
he's
definitely gonna return on the investment.
For sure. And I know Sony's look at all the weird stuff, all these indie games that Sony has come out with. So they don't
greenlit,
care.
actually.
Yeah,
they greenlit so many.
They don't care.
Crazy
let you
games.
do whatever you want.
Especially in the indie community. Sony doesn't. It's not like they don't care, but they
they're open.
They're open.
Promote expression. Yeah.
And so is Microsoft, but
I think Sony's more open about it, and
just that relationship that they've had. already.
Yeah, it's already there. Yeah, that's what he was. I think he said in an interview, like, these are the people I know, and they know me. That's why I wanted to work with them. I've known them for a long time already.
Right.
So
it's not like they're gonna like say, hey, you gotta stop doing what you're doing. No, because he already trusts them. He has that trust.
Yeah.
He has that rapport with them.
Because as far as like Konami, that's been a household or
Kojima.
yeah, or
Well, so is Konami actually.
yeah.
They have a lot of big franchises that they're not.
Ruined
that
Castlevania.
that we've
He's
grown
gonna come
up
out
with
it.
too, and I think Kojima could have really just single-handedly, but I mean, it still is a business, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, look, all their big names are gone now. Like, who's Castlevania? Itagaki?
Well, they got
his
rid
name-
of him, but then I think it was a Kojima project.
It was originally a Kojima project.
The
Castlevania?
first,
Lord or not?
Lords
of Shadow?
or
Lord of Shadow.
or whatever. The
the new Castlevania.
Yeah, I thought he had a hand in that.
Well, I mean,
I think he
I'm
kind
not-
of oversaw it, maybe.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you kind of oversaw it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Itagaki or whatever his name is.
Even that game.
the creator, right, is Itagaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I'll just be wrong about this name.
God.
The twist in that game was crazy.
Or the original composer for the video game was out also.
Oh wow.
Yeah, now
They've been doing even the 2D side scrollers. They've been doing that, like the Metrovania type games that were on like 3DS.
yeah, and then now they're doing that Kickstarter for that other game, the Castlevania successor.
Really?
Yeah, Itagaki. Yeah, I
I
forgot what it's
know that.
called though.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's a girl is the main character and she's like wearing blue or something.
cool.
I'm gonna have to look.
But
it
it's
up.
not gonna be called Castlevania.
No.
Okay.
And that's what I
That's
hope
gonna
for
be
PT
different.
Silent Hills.
It's gonna be
Make
different.
the same game with a different name. I hope he can bring back a spiritual successor to Zone of the Enders too.
Well, I never played.
I never
Sony
played.
yet.
Really?
Yeah,
Any of
never.
them?
No,
Mhm.
no, I think
Wow.
we're just gonna walk away from this
Wow.
conversation.
I knew I wouldn't have much to say.
Make
about
like an
this.
asshole and leave.
But what was I gonna say?
You guys ever played that? That must have been only me and Radley then.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
you that way. But I mean, from
so
what you guys say,
you have your own scissors thing
Mhm.
going.
Like a weird scissoring behind your backs.
That's cool. You can do that if you want.
Like, yeah, probably is as far as like the defining games of Konami were just Kojima's, what he brought to the table, which was Metal Gear the entire time. Like, we've lost franchises like Contra. We're like, where the hell is that?
Mhm.
Castlevania Lords of Shadow, 2 didn't interest me at all.
I mean,
I heard one was pretty good though.
one was alright. It was
I-
decent, not like really good, but
Yeah.
decent.
I spoiled it for myself and I just watched the end, but it was like a damn good ending. So I guess it saved me maybe 20, 30 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff's gone now. So
Like, what are they making? Like, freaking.
Pachinko machines.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Pachinko machine.
And that's where the-
Do they still have Dance Dance Revolution?
that's where
Beatmania?
that's where a lot of the Japanese companies that we knew growing, like Neo Geo, is just, or SNK rather,
Mhm.
that's pachinko machines too now. Sega, I
Mhm.
think too.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Sega's always been in that kind of arcade. I think they still do probably make a lot of arcade machines. They just
Right.
don't really make games anymore,
yeah.
like for consoles. Yeah, because Konami has I think they have health clubs and they make other arcade machines. That's all they really do. I think I feel like they're trying to get away from video games, but now they're hiring people to make a new Metal Gear.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Wow.
that might the buck might have to stop here because Kojima's gone now. I don't know where Metal Gear will go,
Or if you can trust.
and I just really don't like Konami anymore,
Yeah.
especially now since Kojima's gone.
Yeah, you let the
Well, I mean, they've ruined Castlevania for me, so I mean, I'm a huge Castlevania fan, and Lords of Shadow. I mean, the first, it was, like I said, it was decent, but it wasn't Castlevania, and pretty much everything else after
weren't they
that.
tailoring to make God of War, right? Where they were trying to make a God of War clone.
Kind of I mean, it felt similar to God of War, you know.
I've never played God of War.
Well, it wasn't, you know, I mean, just like, you know, it seemed similar to like Bayonetta, God of War, DMC, that type of style of play.
Right.
Like a lot of combos.
Combo system, yeah. And
just didn't work for it.
it didn't seem like, you know, fully developed. Like, I could play Bayonetta and like get like full fun factor out of it. But when I come back to like Castlevania, Lord of Shadow or whatever, I was like, it doesn't seem as fun. I mean, it is what it is. I give it a chance. I don't think it's like the best Castlevania, but it's decent. But we'll save that for another time.
Well, back to Kojima. I just want to see whatever they have lined up for like the horror genre, like PT and everything.
Yeah, like I mean, we were all impressed.
Yeah.
Like, with Silent Hills or the PT demo.
Because I never played a Silent Hills game ever.
Mhm.
So,
Really? Oh man.
Ooh.
I think they kind of fell off, but at least the first 3 were pretty damn good.
Which they HD'd also.
They did?
Yeah, 2 and 3 only, I think.
Not the first one. They should do the first HD.
Yeah.
Well, that's Konami though. Konami owns that, so who
Dude,
knows what they're gonna do?
it's a pachinko machine.
Yeah.
Play
You're welcome to the Silent Hills Health Club.
So I mean, he could touch anything and just like put his creative mind or like you know his creativity into it. So, and I'll be looking out for what he has to come next.
Hell yeah, I think we all will.
I think we're accepting of like the direction that he's taking, and we're actually as like fans of Kojima and you know past Konami games, I think we're all happy that you know he decided to side with Sony, or Sony's backing him, because you know he will have that freedom to work.
And that's a console that we all have.
Well, that's basically.
It's like Tarantino, how he takes forever to come out with a movie, but
when he does,
yeah, you respect it.
Rains, cats, and dogs.
Yeah.
Is that the same?
It is a saying.
Or
Pigs in a blanket.
Pigs and noodles? No,
Pigs and noodles.
You never heard of that thing? Yeah. What childhood did you live in? Jeez.
One where I played Zone of the Enders. Alright, well, yeah, let us know what you think about the whole development with Konami and Kojima and Sony.
Or
leave a comment.
What direction that, you know.
Yeah, you wanted to go in, yeah, for his new game. Creator of Metal Gear.
It was in shot,
You're
sorry.
a dick.
Dick move.
Yeah, dick move, man.
I accept that. If you want me to look it up, I'll look it up.
It's all right. Well, I'll do the research.
All right.
See if you're bullshit.
That's bullshit, dude. Why are you cussing? This
is a children's program. Jesus Christ.
PG-13, man. You're allowed what? Two shit words. Okay, so there's 3.
Well, now we're rated R. Thanks.
We'll be on FX soon.
Yeah. It'll be on Netflix.
Peace. Second.